Let me now open this debate to my panel who's joining us. Shatarupa from the BJP is with us. Shikha Mukherjee is a senior journalist, is also with us on the broadcast. And Professor Monojit Mandal, who is a supporter of the Trinamool Congress, also a political analyst, also joins us this evening. Monojit, I'll begin with you. Is this becoming a template in Bengal that it is going to be violence-ridden, it is going to be very bloody whenever there are elections in the state, especially rural elections?
It's largely a narrative flaunted by the opposition party. And we have seen, despite the fact that central agencies are probing such allegations of violence or quote-unquote post-war violence, in the last 2 years, we have not seen any single TMC leader getting arrested by CBI. So that's point number one. Now, why do they bring in this kind of narrative of violence? Because they do not have proper organizational structure at the booth level, at the rural level. You have seen what they have done during the 2021 elections. They could not even hold on to their 77 MLAs. Now they are down to 70. And also because of the fact that they want to somehow or the other, as the very honorable minister very rightly was pointing out, malign Bengal. And this narrative has been there ever since Mamta Di had come into power in 2011. It was initially planted by left and Congress. They have been decimated. Now, since the last 5 years, specifically from 2017, it is by the BJP. The results are telling different story. 2019 elections, despite the fact that we went down with the seats, the voting percentage remained the same. 2021, ab ki baar 200 par, completely different story. We increased our vote share. And in 2023, again, Panchayat elections would be owned by Trinamool Congress with thumping majority. We do not need to resort to violence because we believe in the politics of development. BJP believes in politics of division, destruction and deflection.
No, but Monojit, I really want to understand from you, can the TMC really afford to be holier than thou? Because these instances are coming to light every now and then, right ahead in the run-up to the Panchayat polls from that very state. So it cannot be one party who's only doing that. There has to be some retaliation coming from somewhere.
I'll reply. What happened yesterday? And none other than Abhishek Banerjee, he was trying to enter the temple for a non-political event. He was stopped by a goon in the name of Shantanu Thakur, who is apparently a minister.
We will go to that point about Matua. You are claiming it's a non-political event. We all understand. We all understand how important Matua is in Bengal politics. Let me actually, one second, Monojit, let me bring in Shatarupa on this. Shatarupa, there are allegations that have been made by the TMC. I'd want your response. We've just broken a story how Soyantika's convoy was impacted. The claim by the TMC is that it's been done by the BJP. How do you choose to respond?
Good evening. Thank you for having me on the show. Now, I do not wish to even react to Monojit Mandal's hackneyed same old narrative about BJP having lost in 2021. BJP has gained from 3 to 77. I don't even want to waste my time getting into explanations of that. Now, as far as the Panchayat polls are concerned, there are some facts that I want to narrate. I would like an uninterrupted session.
Yeah, sure, please.
Yeah. Now, there are some 69,000 booths plus minus, and there are listed number of employees of the police, West Bengal police, is 73,000. Now, even if I can imagine, an euphoric state where everybody everywhere is present, just for the fact, I would like to tell you, 73,000 are not even present. I mean, the employment factor is so low, there are about 46,000. I don't want to get into a debate regarding that, but even if I say that in this entire 79,000, 73,000 plus will be present on that very day of the poll, there is no way that 69,000 booths plus 69,000 plus booths are going to be manned by more than one, maybe solitary one policeman, number one. So therefore, I mean, this is something that we realize, everybody realizes. West Bengal government has appealed to the other states that please help us. Now the entire theory of Bohiragato and outsiders have been abandoned, and West Bengal government has appealed to the other states that please send us more police force. Having said this, the BJP delegation has met the State Election Commission, asking for their intervention and their suggestion to have central forces there. Now, it's all very well that Trinamool will say that despite the central forces, we lost and we won. I don't want to get into the debate. The point is, you cannot, by sheer data, you cannot man booths and ensure everybody's safety by this measly, very, very minimum police force of West Bengal. That is one issue, completely different issue from the rest of the thing. Now, as far as the nominations are concerned, you will see, yes, it is true, based on what our leaders have already promised to West Bengal, we were the first to give in our nominations, and we are, as of now, we have the maximum number of nominations. But, Trinamool is creating this furor that it's as if on their mercy, they have allowed us to do that. This should actually be the thing that everybody should have a clear field to do the nomination.
But Shatarupa, even the video evidence that you are presenting in the name of TMC violence at the pollings, at the nomination filing centers, there is no evidence backing those videos. There is no way it can be pointed out whether they are TMC people who are actually creating that havoc and violence, or whether it is the BJP people themselves.
This is not actually going to be written on their body that we are Trinamool, or they will not.
So exactly, it's your word against the TMCs.
Can I come in?
Yeah, I'll give you the time, Monojit. 1 second.
Can I just finish?
Please go ahead.
You see, there are ministers and their leaders who have been caught on camera saying that this is going to happen, this is what they are going to do. And despite false promises by their leader, Abhishek Banerjee, they have been constantly doing that. People like Udayan Banerjee and two other ministers, there was a Trinamool Neta who was caught with a pistol on his waist. So, there is no question of Trinamool being written on the hoodlum's body or uniform. It's not that. And most importantly, these are videos which we are not circulating. These are videos which the local media has been picking up, and they're making it viral. So there is no question of us blaming. And the irony of the whole thing is, yes, today there have been, and in fact for the last 2-3 days, there have been BJP cadres who have been injured, Congress cadres one has died. There has been a government worker whose nose has been broken. Today you have seen rampant violence everywhere. Our leaders, our booth level karyakartas have been severely injured.
Which is exactly the question that I'm also asking, Shatarupa. There has to be some accountability. Who is taking that responsibility? One death has already been reported. It is not of a member of your or TMC's political party, but it has happened in the run-up to the elections. That's how violent these elections have turned out to be. In fact, let Monojit respond to that. Then I'll go to Shikha Mukherjee also. Yes, Monojit.
I'll look at the fecundity of her argument. On the one hand, she is saying that the TMC is not allowing them to file nominations, and at the same breath, she has just said that they have filed the highest number of nominations. This is the stupidity and fecundity of the BJP's argument. And you are absolutely right. It is BJP's doing. And you are showing on the screen one very prominent MP by the name of Ms. Locket Chatterjee. And I'm giving the date, 10th April 2021. What she did in her constituency? She broke her own, she had broken her own car from inside. And then she created the drama that she was being attacked. I think, it's this terrible, straight-managed person who can create this kind of narrative.